Yo, what's up, Palm Force? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Zenkai7 Palmzor, and today we're gonna have a quick look at the new Legends Anniversary Adventure, and we'll figure out what's the fastest way to farm those sparking guaranteed tickets. Stick around. Alright, so let's make this quick. For those of you who have played the game for a while, who have done adventures before, nothing's changed. I don't want to kind of, keep you glued to the video just to find out that everything's the same. It's gonna hit my watch time, but whatever. It's fine. Everything's the same, do the same as always, and this is mostly geared towards newer players. And to those of you new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video if that helps you. We're gonna jump right in, and as you saw, we have those adventures going on. It's called Legends Anniversary Adventures, and you have to collect bouquets and crowns in order to fulfill missions, and also to use them, exchange them in the shop for stuff, and get things. After this video, you will know what to do in order to farm them either the fastest way or at your pace, and whether or not you're gonna get all of this stuff within the time that is remaining. So we're gonna just jump right in. So as I said, you have to collect those bouquets and those crowns and fulfill missions. There are missions that gets you a guaranteed sparking ticket on the new step up. Currently there is 1 out of 5 in there for, I think it's the absolute one, so it's the GT banner. I'm assuming that there will be 1 GSP, so 5 tickets of each of the banners, so you can do 1 on the GT banner and 1 on the future banner. You can also get some chrono crystals and other items there, like skip tickets, energy tickets, golden bells, silver bells, and so on. And from collecting those bouquets, you can also exchange them in the exchange shop for more things like energy tickets and so on. So those are useful even if you're not planning on getting those tickets. You will get those from adventures. The adventures can be obtained from three different ways. Basically, when you're starting out, you can only get them from either the Future Gohan story event for the 7-hour adventures, or from the Android 18 event for 3-hour adventures. Once you've done 1 round, you have some bouquets, you can go to the exchange shop, you can exchange them for 1-hour adventures. The 1-hour adventure costs just 1 bouquet, and that drops at least 100, you will drop a bunch, so don't worry about, running out of them. Once you've done 1 full round, you have enough to always get 1-hour adventures. And the bonus characters that will increase your chances at success are Future and GT. For the 7-hour adventures, these are Future, and the bonus colors are yellow and purple. For the 1 and 3-hour adventures, the bonus characters will be GT, and the colors are red and green. Make sure that you max level your characters. Soul boost, not important at all. They can be 0% soul boosted, but if they are 5,000, you increase your chances immensely over, I don't know, level 1, level 3,000 character. So make sure you max them out. And even use max level characters of GT over the right color, for example. So even if you have a yellow max level GT character and you have like a level 1 green GT character, use the max level 1 over that. It's better. And that's pretty much it for the bonus characters. So we're just going to jump into the quick maths. And as always, for those of you who have been with me for a while, I will base my calculations on getting 4 great and 1 huge successes for the 5 slots. And if you're using 7 slots, it'll be 5 and 2. So it kind of averages out. And yeah, great successes will give you 5 bouquet drops, huge successes will give you 7. And one more thing on the characters, for both of the categories, if you have all characters in the game, you will be 1 character short to fill every adventure. So make sure you always have some characters of the right category and the right color on each adventure. So have 2 on each, or 1 at least. I know with GT you can get like 4 adventures with 2 characters and 3 adventures with 1 character of the right color on it, and then fill it out with 1 character that's not of the right category but has like the right color and is max level, so you get the maximum chances, right? You get it. Okay, so we're gonna get into the quick maths for the 1-hour adventures first. These drop you around 130 bouquets per drop, and again, you drop 5 of those for an adventure with a great success and 7 with a huge success. So for 5 slots, you would get 2,600 bouquets for the great successes. That's 4 times 130 times 5. And the huge success will drop you 910 bouquets. So that gives you a grand total of 3,510 bouquets. In 3 hours, that is 10,530. And why is that important? We're going to compare those adventures later. So you will see side by side which one's the best. For 7 slots, you will get 3,250 bouquets for the great successes, 5 times 130 times 5, and 1,820 bouquets for the huge successes, which gives you a total of 5,070 per hour, or 15,210 in 3. So there's quite a bit more, and that's because we collected one, we're calculating with one more huge success, and of course you have the extra great success drop. So it's pretty decent, right? Let's move on to 3 hours. These drop around 240 bouquets per drop. Again, 5 for great success and 7 for huge. For 5 slots, you will get 4,800 bouquets for the great successes and 1,680 for the huge successes, giving you roughly 6,500 bouquets, 6,480 in 3 hours, which is, you see, compared to the 10,530, it's a bit more than half. So you can already see that the 1 hour adventures are better. And even if you just do 2 rotations of 1 hour, that's better than 1 rotation of 3 hours. So calculate that into, how you want to play this. For 7 slots, you'll get 6,000 bouquets for the great successes, and you will get 3,360 bouquets for the huge successes, giving you 9,360. So of course, still roughly half. You get it, right? So 1 hour is better than 3 hours, and surprise, surprise, it's slightly better than 7 hours, but not by much actually. So 7 hour adventures drop around 500 bouquets per drop. So you'll get 10,000 for the great success for 5 slots, as well as 3,500 for the huge success, giving you a grand total of 13,500 in 7 hours. For 7 slots, you'll get 12,500 for the great success, and you get 7,000 more for the huge successes. So you'll get 19,500 compared, we'll see. I'm going to go into that comparison right now. So if we're using 5 adventure slots, because you don't have Z medals to buy the 2 extra adventure slots, or whatever reason you don't want to use that, that's fine. For the 1 hour adventures, you will get roughly 24,500 bouquets in 7 hours. For the 3 hours, you will get 15,120 bouquets in 7 hours. You can see this is like vastly different, right? And for 7 hours, you get 13,500. So that's only 1,500 less, but you only have to do it 3 times a day. Or, like in the same time, you just have to log in once, as opposed to log in 2 or 3 times, depending on where you're at with the 3 hour adventures. So might be much easier for you. For 7 slots, it's similar. So you get 35,500 for the 1 hour adventures. You get 21,500 for 3 hours and 20,000-ish for 7 hours. So those two, again, are pretty close together. 1 hour is vastly superior, and it's obvious because they want to keep you in the game. They want to keep you logging in. They want to keep you engaged. And 3 and 7 hours are super close together. So now let's have a look at the missions and see if all of the adventure ways are, feasible to get everything in the time that we have. And you will need exactly 113,500 of the bouquets to get your 1 step up ticket. You will need 150,000 for the chrono crystals. So let's have a look at the tickets first. With 5 adventure slots, you will need 33 rotations of 1 hour adventures, which is around 3 days, assuming 12 1 hour rotations per day. So that's slightly less than 3 days. 36 rotations would be 3 days. 18 rotations, so around 4 days for the 3 hour adventures, if you're assuming 5 rotations per day, so a little bit less than 4 days again. And for the 7 hour adventures, you're going to need 9 rotations. If you assume 3 rotations per day, which is the max you can also achieve, but it's also pretty easy, 3 days, right? So everything really, really easy. For 7 slots, it gets even easier. You'll need 23 rotations of 1 hour, which is pretty much 2 days, minus 1 rotation, assuming 12 per day. For 3 hours, 13 rotations, so that's less than 3 days, assuming 5 rotations per day. It's like, 15 minus 2. And exactly 2 days for the 7 hours, because you're going to need 6 rotations. So whatever you choose, whatever your pace, you can do this. And I'm going to show you a couple of ways what you can do. So we have 3 models of calculating this. I call it the grinder, the chiller, and the dreamer or something. So for the grinder, let's assume you're up for 16 hours. You're doing 12 of those 1 hour rotations because you miss 1 or 2 because, I don't know, you forget, you go shopping, you have class, whatever. And you'll do a 7 hour rotation before going to bed, right? So for 5 slots, this would give you a grand total of 55,620 bouquets per day. That will means you'll just need a little over 2 days to get your ticket, and you need less than 3 days to get the chronos. Remember, you still have 6 days left. You have until next Wednesday, Tuesday. A lot of time. So you can still do Zenkai adventures in the rest of the time, or just not do any adventures because you don't want to, right? So that's pretty easy. For 7 slots, it gets even better. You'll get 80,340 bouquets per day. So you get everything done in under 2 days. If you keep up with it, 160K in 2 days, 150K is the highest mission, you're out. You can just do whatever, you know, have fun in the sun, whatever. So the next one is the chiller. You just do 5 rotations of 3 hours, and you'll do 7 hours before going to bed because, you know, it's easier. You don't want to log in every hour. You don't have the time for it, whatever it is. So for 5 slots, you'll get 45,900 bouquets every day. And that means that the last mission will be done in just over 3 days. And it will take, no, just under 4, just over 3. Yeah, kind of between. And it would take less than 3 days. Yeah, less than 3 days to get that ticket. So still pretty easy, still pretty chill. Even if you use 7 adventure slots, you get 66,300. So you'll get the ticket in even under 2 days, and the last mission in under 3. So it's like 2.5 days for, you know, the last mission. So even that is really, really easy. And if we're going to use just like 3 times a day, 7-hour adventures, because you know, just like do one when you wake up, do one midday, do one before going to bed, that's doable. If you don't forget about it, you can time it easily with 14 hours. You know, if you're awake for 16 hours, you even have some leeway. You will get, let's have a look, 40,500 for 5 slots every day. So the ticket will take you under 3 days as well, and the missions will take you just under 4 days. So you'll still have 2 or 3 days to do whatever. For 7 slots, even better, you get almost 60K, 58,500 bouquets a day. So in pretty much in 2 days, you get the ticket. In under 3 days, you're done. That's it. So you can do whatever you want. Any adventures are feasible. Any pace is reasonable. So you can still clear out everything. But obviously, the question is, do you want to buy the items from the exchange shop? There are super souls, there are rising souls. So you need a ton of rising souls for Zenkai. So I would recommend you buy the blue super souls, all of them, and the blue rising souls, because Trunks is coming. And I think you probably need red rising souls as well. Not as many, so clear out blue first, but you will probably need them. I think that the exchange shop holds like 1.5 million or more items worth of bouquets. So at a rate of 80,000 per day, if you do the grinding model, that means it would take about 19-20 days to get everything. If you don't miss, you know, a single rotation, which is obviously, it happens, but you can still get almost everything in time. So the choice is yours. I'm assuming you're going to want to grind Zenkai adventures as well. So kind of just balance it out, get your missions done, and then you can grind Zenkai adventures because you're going to need those Zenkai souls for sure. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope that helped, especially the new players among you. If it did, again, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like so other people can see this video as well. And if you didn't like it, then please leave me feedback down in the comments below. Don't forget to also join our Discord community if you have more questions. Again, description. So I'm also there, I'll answer questions. And follow me on Twitch, I stream every day, I answer questions, I talk to people, I play with you. So, you know, every day after reset. And with that, I hope that you all have a good rest of your day. My name is Pomdor, Pomforce, disassemble!